Hello and welcome to Let's Converse. This is the seventh episode today, and I'm your friend Sarwar Alam. Today, I'm going to begin with one statement of Einstein, and that is I think and think for months and years. 99 times the conclusion is wrong. The 100th time I am right. Yes. If you get any clue, any cue from this statement, what I am going to speak on today, you are really a genius. I am going to talk about two characteristics, two traits today, which are interchangeably used and sometimes they used together. They have got the potential to move the world. They have got the potential and power to change the world. They have got the potential to push forward the human race. And they have made many heroes in the history in the present. And they have brought about many changes, many inventions in this world. And they are persistence and perseverance. Now the first natural question comes to your mind. Are these two terms different or similar or same? If they are same, why they are used together and why they are used interchangeably? That's the right question. That's what I'm going to talk to you and make it easier for you to understand if there is any difference between the two and how both are important and critical for us in our life to bring about the big changes, great successes, and move the world. Let's look at the definition of these two terms. Persistence is defined as continuing in an opinion or a course of action despite difficulty and opposition. This is the consistent effort made regularly on the daily basis. This is about not giving up, not giving in, and not giving away. Let me make it clear to you with one example. An athlete who gets up early in the morning, does himself up, puts on his shoes, gets ready, takes his gym kit, and goes to the gym for the workout. In spite of tiredness, laziness, unwillingness, and challenged schedules or altered schedules, he does it regularly on the daily basis, means every day. That's a fine example of persistence. Now, let's look at the definition of the perseverance. It is doing something despite difficulty, the failure, and delay in the result. It's similar, right? Only thing, it has been defined in the time frame. Delay in the results. What does it mean? It means that you continue in the persistence even if you are not getting your results. It's the continued persistence. So I gave you the example of athlete and the persistence through that. So let us continue that example. So he gets up early in the morning, does himself up, puts on the shoes, gets ready, takes a gym kit and goes to the gym for the workout daily on the regular basis. That's the persistence. If it does it for a longer period of time, week after week, month after month, year after year, that becomes his lifestyle, and that's the perseverance. So perseverance is the continued persistence, and that's a lifestyle rather. Now I am sure that you have understood both the terms and if there is any difference between them or what is the similarity between the two. If you master these two characteristics and traits and use them in tandem in your life, you push through the adversity and you stick to the project until it is complete, and you don't look out for the easy way out. And as a result and consequence, what you do, you move the world. You achieve the most difficult task you have set for yourself. You achieve your dream in your life. You push the human race forward, and you become highly successful, and you become a hero. So I have got some data for you today to corroborate this talk on these two traits and characteristics. So let's look at that. Edison, it took 1000 failed experiments for him to finally invent the light bulb. Albert Einstein, he was thought to be physically and mentally handicapped initially, unless he changed the face of the physics and won the Nobel Prize. Steve Jobs, right? We all use his products, Apple phone, iPad, iPod, etc. He was thrown out of your organization, his own organization, which he had himself created. And he said to his one of friends that it is all gone. But next day stood up and he established another company called Next. And he went on, continued. And finally he changed the world. He revolutionized 6 industries, and Apple became the most valued company in 2012 and achieved the league of 500 billion company sales. Then there is Jim Carrey, he's one of the comedians of the world. Initially, he was booed out of the stage during one of his programs, but he did not lose hope. He did not give up on that. He continued his dream, and finally he became the most highly paid comedian and most famous comedian of the world. So here is Nelson Mandela. We all know him, right? He spent 27 years in the prison. He didn't give up his dream of freedom, and he achieved that. Finally, he became the president of South Africa. Then you all know J.K. Rowling. If you read, you know that, right? I have not read her so far, but I will read. Harry Potter, right? When she was writing Harry Potter, she had written only 3 parts of that, and then she got divorced. She was divorced, penniless, jobless. She worked for the government, and in 2 years' time, she completed her project of Harry Potter. And when she approached the publishers, 12 publishers in a row declined to publish her creation, and finally one agreed, and that made the history. 400 million copies was sold. So my friends, I think these are the enough evidences to us to adopt and master these traits and characteristics. And I am very confident that will change our lives, and that will change the world and move the human race forward. So good luck and all the best, and bye.